Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Hearts of Iron for Kaiserreich, playing as the German Empire. Central Powers. Thank you guys for the reminder. I asked in the last video, I couldn't remember for the life of me what the German side of World War I was called. Central Powers, that is it. As soon as someone said it, I was like, yep, I remember now. Thank you, appreciate it. Alright, so in the last video, we killed the Balkans and took over everything over there. We're kind of set up to kill Spain. We annexed Switzerland. I did get a set of pop-ups saying, giving me the option to once again liberate or annex Romania, Bulgaria, Serbia, Albania, and it cost me 200 political power to do so. Now, I hope it's alright that I kind of cheated and added that back in. So you can see I'm right back where I was in the last video. But that seems to be a bug in the Kaiserreich mod pack. You can reload the game, and old annexations suddenly come back to haunt you. We may even see even more. Yep, there we are again. The fate of Switzerland once again. Okay. Wait, did we do this last time? Oh, shoot. I actually don't remember. Did we do this last time? Did we end it right as we finished off Switzerland? We might have, actually. Well, you know what, let's take a look at this. All across the old Swiss Confederation, the French, German, and Italian-speaking cantons are starting to experience small-scale revolts against our garrisons. Granting independence to the Swiss would appease this dissent, while also guaranteeing other valuable member into our alliance. Another valuable member, my mistake. Some right-wing politicians, however, propose a complete dissolution of the old Confederation, annexing the German-speaking areas to the Reich, or maybe even a partition of Switzerland with France and Italy. So we could get some claims and take over stuff, which I kind of like the idea of that. Annex German Switzerland, grant independence to the rest. So the Swiss state loses some stuff and then we get a new puppet. If it's not going to cost me political power, I don't think I want to do that. Restore independent Switzerland. No, I think I'm just going to go ahead and annex it all. If it's not going to cost me any political power, then by God, let's just take the stuff. Why not? More factories are still pretty good. I'm going to start setting up some land forts along the borders. I know I'm going to be building in my allies' land and stuff, but I want to start building some forts that we can use against the Russians on the off chance that they do decide to attack us. I'm not yet convinced I'm going to attack them. To me, it would seem kind of fun to take on the Russians, sure. At the same time, it would be kind of fun not to do so and instead take on the Entente. You know? It's like, hey, French Republic, Portugal, remember that First World War? I'm not happy with the ending of it, even though I won. I want to make you guys suffer and attack them once more. I could do things like that. The only downside is I'd have to fight, like, the Commonwealth and the French Republic. The Republic and Portugal don't bother me, really. It's having to go to freaking Canada that would be really annoying. And India, for that matter. And Australia. So I don't know. The problem of that, of course, is that someone's going to have a lot of ships. Probably. Up to 80 ships there, up to 110 for them. I mean, I have like 148, but very difficult fight. I think it'd be more fun to try and taking on the Russian Empire if we were going to do anything else. But let's just see how we feel after taking on the Kingdom of Spain first, and we'll kind of see. I think that'll be fine. Insufficient resources of steel. Again, eh? Well, let's go ahead and trade up a bit more with England, and then bam. 80 for one factory. I call that an incredible bargain. How are we doing on oil? We can reduce this a little bit, so we will. There we go, perfect. As we're finishing up some of those synthetic refineries, that's kind of what's happening right now. There we go. Troops are getting in position. Very soon, we will be ready to crush you. Let's go to our recruit and deployment thing, by the way. I think our cavalry divisions come with tanks, which I don't really want. I'm going to remove those and a couple of these cavalry. And I'm going to make these into basic military police divisions, as I usually would do with cavalry. Cavalry's not really that important to me. Not on the front lines. I'd rather just do this. So we're going to take those as cavalry, we're going to make them into military police, a basic suppression unit. And I'm going to find all the cavalry real quick. There's two right there. There's a third. Just going to grab all the cavalry and have them back off. Their entire purpose as we fight wars will be to suppress the rebellions. Some of them actually have some pretty good experience levels. I'm impressed. Bring you there. Do you have any? No. Do you? No. Good. Okay. So these guys are just suppression units. That's it. Let's get a general in charge. Someone not that important in my army would be fine. Winter attrition doesn't seem that important. That would be really useful against Russia, though. Holy crud. Can you imagine? You'll do fine. We'll just have you. Your entire purpose is to just garrison up, I don't know, let's say here, here, the coastline, and here. These places. Your goal? Guard the coast. And suppress. That's it. For now. Anyway, okay, good. We're just going to get them out of the front lines. I don't want to bring them in against the Russians. And in the meantime, we can try to save ourselves a tiny bit of manpower to reinforce two other things. Actually, there is no need for manpower anywhere else right now, so... yeah, we're just reinforcing at this point. Abyssinia took 3 states from Somalia. It's a little bit rude. We're going to build up a bit of organization, and for you, in the green, let's set up an offensive line for you to push this direction toward Madrid, like so. And for you to push along the coast, try to grab these victory points. That all seems reasonable enough. I think we'll be able to win that one pretty soundly. Would like to fight somebody strong enough so I can change up my laws, though. But if that's the case, then I want to save up at least 300 political power. Well, no, I take that back. 200. 100 so I can get the extensive conscription whenever I fight somebody with a bit of strength. And then 100 so I can get the war economy. Which, really, unless I fight the Entente or the Russians, I'm not sure that's going to happen. But I really need the manpower to happen here, so... attacking somebody strong is going to be into my advantage. And it may very well be that I say, you know what, forget Russia. Let's just take on the Entente. That could be kind of fun, right? It could be kind of fun. Alrighty, let's see. One thing I did see in the comment section, which got me in the right direction. If I had not already started this from Mesopotamia, I really wish I had done something different. Because I finally found the new textbooks. Thank you for pointing it out. I had heard that there was a doctrine, or a national focus, that would let me, remove the whole doctrine penalty, 70% doctrine penalty. It's apparently new textbooks. And I kept looking around in between videos and hadn't found it, and I meant to look it up in the wiki, and I forgot, and perpetually kept forgetting in between videos and so on. This is the one we're looking for. Removes the victors of the Weltkrieg national spirit, which would improve my doctrine research time by a freaking 70%. It is actually rather remarkable to me that we've been able to get away with not doing that for so long. My God, we've got a lot of civilian factories here. This is amazing. So yeah, that is something we definitely need to do, probably as soon as is possible. We have a fair bit of infrastructure over here now, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that as soon as we're done with the whole from Mesopotamia thing. I think I might try to pair up with the Axis right over here. Would be kind of fun to get them as a friend. I'll kill the Turks, and then maybe call them in if I can, or some sort of an alliance so I can fight the Entente. I'm not too sure yet. Maybe they even would be happy to join the Entente. I'm not too sure where the national focuses go with that, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, my troops are in position. They have full organization. I don't really see a reason to wait on this anymore. They have volunteers sent to the Australasian Confederation and the Commonwealth of Canada who are fighting... Who are they fighting right now? They are fighting against Madras. Really? Wow, that seems a little bit of, That seems like a little bit of overkill to fight one other little nation there, but okay. While you guys are picking on them, don't mind me. I'm just going to freaking annex Spain. Sounds good? Sounds good. Call in allies. Boom. OBKB. Go and go. And we should be able to win this, I think, pretty easily. That's a lot of people. I assume the Duchy of Occitania has joined, so we should be able to start marching through now. There we go. Having a little bit of a rough push in a couple of places, but as long as we break through in one little area, knock off their organization, we'll be fine, I think, in the end. The Russian Empire declared war on the Maklik. Why would you do such a thing, Russia? Why are you so territorial? Why are you so imperialistic? I don't know, I'm a freaking empire myself, and I'm also doing that. Look how many freaking supplies we have across the dang board. Is there anything we're really missing? We have 500,000 infantry equipment. I find that hard to believe. Strategic bombers. Naval bombers. A few things. Nothing I really need. So let's go ahead and start trying some new production lines. We're going to go ahead and try getting some medium tanks going. And we're going to try training up some mechanized. Yeah. Get some factory lines of those going. That'll be fun. Okay. I may actually want to consider starting to build some new naval dockyards. Just so that I'll be able to build up a better navy a little bit faster. That wouldn't be a bad idea. My air wings currently have no mission. Let's have you guys go down here. You guys will go down here and go to the Iberian region. That seems fine. There we go. Can you not reach here? Why not? Oh, you have no mission assigned. Oh. Air superiority would be good. There we go. Huh. I thought that I had this set properly, but apparently not. Everyone go here. There we go. There we go. All right. Now everyone should be doing their missions. Group up what you can so I don't have these ear wings split up. I don't see a point. 300, 266, and 200. 266? Must be because I'm running low on manpower. But in the meantime, there we go. Air superiority over Iberia is going to make this a heck of a lot easier. From Mesopotamia is done, which would offer me the option to have a treaty with the Axis if I want Egypt to like me. But for now, let's go up to here. Motorized? Mechanized models, or the next armor technology. I think I'll go for armor. Let's be honest, I'm probably going to use tanks more than I'm going to use mechanized right about now. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll work toward the new textbooks so that I will be able to get rid of that stupid doctrine penalty. I should have done that a long freaking time ago. It is actually kind of embarrassing that I didn't, but I have to do so much freaking research through all these national focuses to find things. I think you can forgive me for missing it. But yeah, I definitely should have gotten that a lot sooner. The fall of Barcelona. Reports from Barcelona confirm that the Spanish city has been captured by advancing Occitane troops after staged fights across the Serra de Cosorola mountain range. So yeah, the heart of Catalonia has fallen. We might actually be able to partition up Spain and release Catalonia. Given current world events, that would actually be kind of funny, wouldn't it? I think a tiny little bit it would. Yeah. We're having a hard time pushing against these. Are these militia? I think they are. The M is supposed to stand for militia, right? Yeah, whatever. The important thing is we're making some pushes on two fronts, which is going to split them, and they're going to have a hard time keeping up. Assembly line production is done. Good. What next? Could upgrade the refineries. Could instead go for decryption, which I think I will. So we are able to get some better tactics and initiative against my opponent. I think that's how it works. Can't remember for sure. It's important, though. Good encryption and decryption can make a big difference over time. Anyway, I think this is going to be a stomp, though. We're utterly crushing them right now. Yeah. The Grand Duchy. That's kind of a cool title. Why don't we have any countries called Grand Duchies anymore? The Republic of this, the Kingdom of this. But Grand Duchy sounds awesome. Hey, look! A load of troops that are stuck in here. Well, hopefully we're going to be able to crush them pretty quick. That'll be a nice rout. They are taking attrition. And we are just sweeping all across Spain. Practically not a challenge. Get on my level. All right, we're good there. Could go for construction tech, which is not bad. Could start working down some doctrines, though I think I might wait until I have the new textbooks. We're already working on an upgraded bomber, which will be good. Maybe a new ship. Or perhaps better yet, landing craft. Let's go ahead and get started on that. Because if I am going to end up fighting against, I don't know, let's say the Entente, I'm going to want to be able to transfer my troops a little bit more effectively, and having better landing craft can make a nice difference, so we'll see. More military factories are free. Better medium tanks and mechanized, please. Thank you. Am I actually doing okay on trade? I'm missing out on some oil. We need more. I guess we'll continue trading with Mexico for the time being. Maybe a little bit more there. That'll be fine. Okay, we're actually running low on tungsten for the first time. That's kind of fun. Free military factories. Or, sorry, civilian factories. Improve the forts here, I guess. Now, the reason I can build them here and not in my allies' land is because Ukraine, I think, is my direct puppet, not just another member of Mitteleuropa. So we can do things like this. And I think it's going to be worth it. Ukraine is going to be a pretty common area, I think, for the Russians to come down on. We'll want to build some up here as well, so let's build some there. We'll just build all along the fort, all along the front line. I don't need them here. What am I doing? That's fine. Okay, just build a few more forts. I don't know. Something. Whoa. We still have air superiority, right? Oh, yeah, we do. Although we don't have the manpower to keep reinforcing these planes as they get shot down, which is definitely a problem, but... oh, well, I think we'll be all right. This is probably going to be the last week, I'm thinking, for the Kaiserreich. Maybe. Maybe we play until, like, 1943. I'm not too sure yet. I'm sort of playing it by ear. But at the same time, I kind of realized that you don't want to keep playing the same series into oblivion. At some point, it starts dropping in views. People kind of get, bored of it. They've seen everything they want to see, and you're done. So I want to make sure that I'm not kind of jumping the shark here. Let's get started on a better form of medium tank, because we're probably going to want some of that, right? Keeping in mind, though, it is still only 1941. We've made some pretty remarkable progress. The timeline of this game is completely different from the original Hearts of Iron 4 with World War II, which makes complete sense, and I wouldn't have it any other way. This is not a complaint, okay? But we are making some pretty good time, pretty good progress. The thing is, like, if I could stop playing this and move on to another Kaiserreich series, what would it be? See, I'm thinking the American Civil War would be hilariously fun to play. I'm not sure which side I would play on yet, but I think it would be fun. Maybe the American Union State, or maybe we decide to go for the Syndicalists. I don't know. I don't know. U-boats, continue with carriers, more destroyers, battleships. Let's continue with the carrier construction. I want more carriers. We're actually producing plenty of planes to go on those carriers, and that can actually be a pretty sizable advantage. Having a lot of bombers to take down their battleships and stuff, pretty good. Pretty darn good. All right, the fall of Madrid. The Spanish city has been captured again by the same troops. Pillaged, end up with building burning down in the night. A lot of explosives, merciless resistance. They're going to surrender pretty soon. That's the end of it. Okay, wonderful. All right. So, let's go ahead and take all states. End of the war. And we're going to have to figure out how to partition this in a little bit. In the meantime, hang on. So we need to figure out what to do with these troops. So, Entente or someone else? Turkey? Maybe. Let's see. Here's the real thing. Fighting the Entente doesn't scare me if it weren't for freaking Canada. Canada worries me. Canada will be kind of tricky. Would be a little easier if I could invite Burma into Mitteleuropa. They might do that, but then again, they are communists, so I'm going to go with no. They probably won't do that. Let's figure out the fate of Spain first. On the aftermath of the recent conflicts, we ended up controlling a number of territories that once belonged to the Spanish state. What should we do about them? Hand them over to our Catholic brothers, the Carlists. That was the other version of Spain that we didn't join. Interesting. The Carlists would be good allies. Let's see. They become my puppets. It doesn't say here that I would get Gibraltar. This talks about Gibraltar, but it looks like Carlos Spain gets it. Restore control to the Kingdom of Spain and become my puppet. Establish an independent Spanish Republic. Continue the occupation. We'll decide on that later. Or partition them. Galicia, Euskadi, Catalonia, Andalusia, Madrid, Gibraltar, Kingdom of Spain. Huh. Well, I don't think it makes a lot of sense to partition them, which sounds fun, but we're not going to do that. I think we create Carlist Spain and give it a shot. They'll be my puppet. And who gets Gibraltar? That's what I want to know. I may be giving away Gibraltar at this point. I'm really not too sure, but we'll No, wait. Whatever. Let's give it a shot. Carlos will be good allies. Done. The Catholics, apparently. I don't know. Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Can you please? There we go. Carlos Spain, and it looks like I keep Gibraltar. Yay! All right, that worked for me. So now we have Carlos Spain, authoritarian Democrats, and they are our puppets in Mitteleuropa. So if I can freaking punish the Polish for defying me, then pretty much almost the entirety of the mainland of Europe, minus Scandinavia, will be a part of my faction, which is pretty strong. All right, let's go ahead and take these guys. They will create a front line here against the Ottomans. And these guys will create a front line against the French Republic. Let's see how that looks. I kind of like the idea of fighting the Entente again. The death of Wilhelm II. Our Kaiser died of a pulmonary embolism. Oh, that sucks. It is the end of an age. Wilhelm II was the last European monarch who reigned during the 19th century, and his whole life he tried to uphold, sometimes succeeding, often failing, the values he identified with that era. With his death, the 20th century will at last be fully upon us. Over the Empire, flags are flying at half-mast, and public ceremonies are being organized to honor the Weltkriegskaiser, the Kaiser who won the world for Germany. One of the onlookers in Berlin is Kronprinz, which is Crown Prince, Friedrich Wilhelm, who will now have to uphold the honor of the Kaiserreich in the world. The Kaiser is dead! Long live Kaiser Wilhelm III! So that's it. Hey, new guy! I've seen you before. Weren't you one of my general options? Well, now you're in charge. Congratulations, new Kaiser. Do you have any, like, special features that I should know about? Don't think so. Oh, that's sad, though. Wilhelm lived just long enough to see Spain fall into the Mitteleuropa, which we really are kind of forcing, like, an authoritarian European Union over the entirety of Europe here, which I do find a little bit funny. It's not lost on me. The coronation! With the passing of the great Weltkriegskaiser Wilhelm II, Wilhelm III has given speech on his coronation day to guide all of Germany towards prosperity and to safeguard our interests throughout the globe. Heil dir im Siegerkranz, or however you say that. 30 political capital. Nice! I'm a fan of that. All right, do we have a national focus? I know we have to go for new textbooks, but will we get a national focus that will give me the option to fight the Entente yet again? Because I could go for the reinsurance treaty so the Russian Empire doesn't risk anything with me, and then definitely only focus on the Entente. That could be kind of fun. I don't really... Bulgaria, border strip. Can't do that anymore. I don't really see anything here that would give me the option to fight the Entente again. I think I have to come up with my own reasoning, which is probably okay. I haven't really done any of the economic focuses down here. I really should, but I've been focusing on so much new stuff. Cult of Aviation, that sounds fun. Strike at the Panama Canal. Ooh, wait a minute, there's some fun stuff here. Treaty with Hawaii. Wants basing rights. The Combined Syndicates of America gains the Annex War Goal for the Combined Syndicates. Oh my god. I could actually use some of this to try and justify killing them? Ooh. Kingdom of Denmark. There were Annex War Goals here. Treaty with Ireland. Germany wants something from Norway. What else am I missing here? I still haven't gone through everything. There's a lot in this mod pack. It's amazing. Oh, wish I'd known about this for transport models before. That could have been pretty good. Huh. A lot of this stuff sounds really good. Supply lines to Singapore could be kind of good. But for now, we're going to go with the new textbooks. Seems important. After that comes maneuvers in something I cannot pronounce, Lothringen. Armed conflicts in Lorraine. Don't seem able to do this. Would give me experience and increase world tension, otherwise don't care. Commune of France. Yeah, we've already done all this, so this is going to be important. Militarist revival does what, though? Renewed militarism, which grants recruitable population? Yes! Let's get both of these. That might solve my freaking problems. Manpower ahoy! That's what I'm going to go for. We're going to see what happens. Let's start fabricating a claim here against them. It's going to take a little while, I'm aware. But whatever, screw it. I don't know, maybe we would get a national focus, but it's not the Ottoman Empire anymore. If that tag doesn't exist since the Turkish commune, I don't know for sure if the national focus would give me the chance to kill them. So let's just go ahead and reduce the likelihood of ever having problems and just start fabricating a claim the old-fashioned way. We've got a little bit of time, we can afford to do it. Alright, so let's see. New medium tanks, more mechanized. We don't have any mechanized set up yet, but let's go ahead and start building those out. We could use a lot more oil, and I think we'll trade with Mexico to get that. Could use a little bit of tungsten. We'll trade with my own guy. Get a load of it. And for steel, I'll trade some more with England. There we go. Plenty of steel and stuff coming in. But they're my puppets, which means it doesn't cost me much in the way of civilian factories to make it happen. Do have plenty of troops set up against Russia. If we can institute a new armistice with them, that would be pretty convenient. It means I don't have to worry about my eastern flank and I can afford to just go kill everyone else. Which would be good. That would be pretty awesome. But really what I need is a lot more freaking manpower. Why did new textbooks change the victors of the Weltkrieg? The famous Prussian Academy of War has since 1810 been the most prestigious higher school for our officers. However, prestigious does not mean up to date. Our military doctrine has thoroughly changed in the last few years, and while some classics never get old, Clausewitz still saves stressed students, others have fallen out of date. I guess it does make sense then. Okay. Let's see. We are able to start working on more doctrines, but we're about to get a reduction, and I'm not sure if it stacks up once you start this. So we'll wait, just to be safe. Is there anything else I really want? We could start working down rocket artillery, which would be interesting, but I think I'll pass on that. Could work on a new heavy tank. Might want to save that for a better medium tank. Although Tigers, I mean, those are very tempting, no doubt about it. Let's see, better military police. I think we go for more maintenance companies. Is there anything else I care about? Well, no. Better Marines. Let's start working on some new Marines. If I am going to fight the Entente, I'm going to need some of that. Let's start working on some new naval dockyards so we can construct better ships. We'll build a few over here. We'll build a few over here, a few over here. Stuff like this should be fine. Could really use more ship production. Don't want to build it in my puppets land, though. Some of this. No, wait, that's the wrong place. I don't have any land there. How about up here? That'll be fine. Build a couple along over there, too. Probably good enough for the time being. All right. Nope, nope, wait, we still have more civilian factories? My God. All right. More military then, I guess. Jeez. We are rolling in so many civilian factories, I really don't even know what to do with them all. Kind of amazing, actually. I mean, I dig it. I'm not complaining about this. Don't think that I am. It's just, wow. Not expected. Okay. So we're good to go with all of this. French Republic. French Republic. If I wanted to conquer Tunis, it would take 185 days just to get a war goal that I could use. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this, I think. Let's start working on the Entente. They really don't like me. Russia likes me, but I don't like them. But you know what? That's fine. I don't mind me not liking them. As long as they sign a treaty of non-aggression, we'll be fine. We actually need to set up a quick little front line. Is this not Thessalonica? Where is this? Who owns this? Sure looks like it was owned by Turkey, but it seems like I can't create a front line. That's a little awkward, but okay. Never mind then. I would have thought that that's a part of Turkey. All right, we have some new bombers ready to go, which means we are producing some outdated tactical bombers. We could create some new variants of that, but I'm not sure I'm going to. Bombers don't usually strike me as very important. August of 1941. Let's go ahead and start working on that maintenance company now. Some logistics companies to reduce supply could be kind of good. Food for Middle Africa, we get a bit more support equipment. Thank you. Don't have any immediate use for it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. You guys, let's go ahead and create this front line like so. Perfect. You guys create a front line against Africa, primarily like this, I think. This is where their capital will be, so... Wait, where is their front line? Wait, where'd the offensive line go? Was I not clear on this? I think this counts as desert, so there's like only so much I can take. We'll try doing that. How's that for a front line? It's all freaking messed up. Disgusting! Cannot abide by this. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. Up, 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 up. There we go. Down. Around town. Okay. Way better. Way, way, way better. We've stored up a pretty reasonable amount of political power, so I think I'll be able to do some fun stuff if we can declare a large war. Though it sounds like I'm going to get my recruitable population regardless, which I'm very excited about. Come on, new textbooks. Sedentag! Hooray! Political power for me. Just keep storing that up. Keep storing it. Can I change the name of my faction? No. Ah, it's too bad. Decryption is done. Good. Finally caught up on that. Could start working on some upgrade to the oil plants. Could go for the construction tech. Don't really need it at the moment. Could upgrade paratroopers and stuff. If I get some manpower, that would be nice. We do have signal companies and some stuff. Wouldn't be bad to just straight up improve it. Alternatively, maybe some better anti-air or better anti-tank, since we do have some of that. Let's go for the anti-air. The anti-air we actually do have deployed, so just a straight-up stat increase wouldn't be that bad, in my opinion. All right, how are things looking with you? It's going to be a while still. La Plata declared war on the Federated Syndicates of Bolivia. Okay. Still missing out on some oil. Let's get a little bit more. Thank you. Actually, can I get all of it from the Kingdom of Ukraine? Oh, I totally can get everything from the Kingdom of Ukraine. They're my puppet. Perfect. Let's do that. A little bit less oil from you will be fine. Thank you. Yeah, gotta remember, puppets. Puppets are good. Puppets are excellent trading partners. They can't say no, because you own them. Or something, I don't know. So let's see. This is all looking pretty good right now. New textbooks! Hooray! Let's go for the militarist revival. So, Victors of the Weltkrieg is gone, which means, once I get some research done, it's time to work on more doctrines a heck of a lot faster. Thank God! That will be quite nice. Alright, but I have to end this video here because we are kind of out of time. So what do you guys think? I'm thinking we take on the Entente just because of the poetic justice of it all. You know, we win the First World War, and now it's time to stomp them down one more time. The Russians, they haven't really screwed with me. They've been okay so far. So I think I might leave them alone and just try to fight the Entente. But if that's the case, I really do need a much stronger navy. But I've only got so much time to go through the national focuses, so let me know what you guys think of that. Be sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy this video, leave a comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.